Hey guys, I am here in the Arcade1up booth. I had streamed this to Facebook, but thought YouTube needed some love too. So first thing you see right when you come in is the new Star Wars, and obviously this thing is more of a mock-up right now, although the game is functioning from like a visual perspective. The controller is not actually connected, so it's not really doing much, but it looks pretty nice. And I was talking to the guys here in the booth how they're going to sell these new systems, and you'll see as we walk through. You've got the artwork on the riser. What they're going to do with this is they're going to sell them. Some retailers are going to sell it as a bundle, so you actually get the unit and the new riser with the artwork. And then some of these will actually, some retailers, I'm sorry, will actually have this as an option to buy separately. So kind of interesting. As we pan over here, we got the Karate Champ. The Karate Champ is actually, this is not really complete yet, and a lot of people have asked about, when this is coming out. I asked, they said fall. Hey David, how's it going, man? So we'll see what happens there. I'm less excited for that cab personally. The one I'm most excited about is probably going to be over here, which is the Ninja Turtles. So I wanted to talk to you guys. Hey guys, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on with the Ninja Turtles and what improvements they might have made. So here, we'll go over to this one really quick. You guys can see they have them with people sitting down, and they have them on risers as well. But I wanted to show you the control panel, so you can see how they've kind of made it a 4-player control panel. So I'll start with the Marquee. So what they did with the Marquee is they brought the Marquee forward. So the Marquee is actually forward, and right underneath there, and I'll do it to not distract the guy playing, but there's 2 speakers right here. So they did go with stereo speakers. I'm going to take the camera so you can see it in a minute here, but I don't want to do it while he's playing and distract him. So, oh, you okay? So if you look underneath, there's your 2 speakers. So they have it right there. They do look like they're the size of the Countercade speakers, though. I'm not really super excited about that, but we'll see. I can't tell. It's too hard to tell the quality of the sound in here just because it's so loud in here, guys. So I can't really get a good gauge. But I will tell you this. So a lot of people have been concerned about, can you fit 4 players in here comfortably? Now, my major concern was, how are these corner players and how are they going to play? But when you look, if this is my hand right here. So if you look up, you do maybe get a little bit of the screen cut off just right there, but I don't think that's going to affect your gameplay much. And then, there's 1 person playing the game right now. I did see 4 people playing at one time. There's just 3 over here, and it doesn't look so bad. So, it's still going to be a little bit crammed. You're not going to fit 4 gigantic dudes in there. But hey, thanks for the props on the interview. I appreciate that, man. That was a little bit different for me, so it was fun. The artwork you'll see is like really, really good, though. They did a very, very good job on the artwork, so I'm pretty impressed. There isn't lit up marquees on these, so you've probably realized that. It's probably been a couple videos, but there is no light up marquees. The side artwork is really nice. I'm gonna just use this one as an example, but the side artwork looks very, very good. The other thing you'll notice is, so they use that same plastic that they use underneath the control panel, the old units, as like sort of the box that sits underneath this, just so you guys can get some perspective. You can see, like, I can push that in. It's just a hard plastic, but I think that works for this. I think that should stand the test of time. Sorry. On the actual control panel themselves, what they do here, they put an acrylic top on it, obviously. They're doing a better job butting up the buttons to the actual acrylic. Obviously, I would prefer the buttons being over it like a traditional arcade, but that's what they decided to do. So it's just a matter of, do you actually, do you care about that? I think it looks nice. They're doing a good job of making it look closer. I didn't prefer the overlays that they had before. I felt like, man, it just didn't look arcade-ish to me. This does. Hey, what's this right here? What's a Retro Ralph business card doing right here? That's weird. Oh, it's a 1-up card. You can clean your cartridges with it. Anyways, that's my shameless plug right there. Screens, it looks like they're using the Wave 2 monitor, so it looks much better. Like, you look at the side, you're not really losing anything by getting at a different angle. Where the old ones, it was like if you weren't right here, you weren't seeing the game. So I'll pan down just so you can see the artwork right here on the front of the cabinet really fast, and I'll give you a closer look at the riser art, which I actually really like. The riser art is really, really cool. Like, that's the badass riser art. And then I'll move the, oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll move the stool really quick. You can see it says Ninja Turtles on the side. And the only thing I didn't find out about is these stools, because these stools are really cool. I'm gonna have to ask and see when these stools are gonna be available, but these are really, really nice. I like them a lot. So let's go over to, we'll pass by some of the countercades. You guys have seen my videos on the countercades. This is a product I'm less excited about, just because I feel like the screens are kind of small and I feel like the price is a little high for what you get. So, I mean, this is going to be a personal decision. If you feel like you don't have a lot of space, then I guess, I guess it's something that you may like. There's the Street Fighter stool. I figured I'd stop and check that out while we're on the way. That looks pretty nice, but what we're really interested in doing is checking out the Marvel cab. So, yeah, I agree with you, man. The countercades, you know how I know the countercades are not as popular? Just go look on YouTube. There's just not a lot of people reviewing them. There's just not as much excitement about them. But countercades, I feel like, are always a tough market to be in. So I don't think they'll necessarily sell a ton of those. But it's a unique product for some people. So there's no one sitting at this Marvel, so I'm going to use this one as my sort of demo here. But stool looks solid like that. And we're going to sit down in front of this real quick. The one thing that they did change, so check this out. I'm going to hold the start button for a second. Just give me 1 second, guys. They did a new menu system. So this menu system's pretty nice. I was actually talking to Mike, the guy that developed it here at the booth, and he's just like, yeah, we needed a refresh. We needed something new. And I think they did a really good job at that. You guys have probably seen a bunch of different gameplay videos, so no need to do that. But and if you look at my Facebook, you'll see it on there. But the Marquee looks good. Again, no lit ones. I did talk to them about that though. So they're considering offering lit marquees as a separate product maybe in the future on their website. Not something that would be available in stores, it sounds like. But again, that's all like preliminary data. Yeah, the speaker changes on all models, so this one has it too. Someone just sat down in the game next to me, so I'm not able to show you at the moment. But yeah, it is. And the CP artwork on this is awesome. Like, I just think it looks really good. Like, it's just a really, I don't know. They just did an amazing job on the artwork on these cabinets. It's just pretty impressed with the artwork. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is the golden tees, which, you know, maybe you guys, some of you guys haven't seen the golden tee, if you're into golden tee, but it's got the lit marquee. Although, let me shut my lights off and you'll be able to tell that really quick. So, I'm sorry about that. I just bumped the camera. I think that actually looks pretty solid. I would love to take this apart. See, golden tee wasn't one of the cabinets that I really cared much about, but I'd love to know what they did as a light up marquee, because if you look at it, like, it's really even. I gotta say, like, you know what I would do to it though? Here's my mod I would do to this. I would put a metal L bracket on the bottom and a metal L bracket at the that's the top. A metal L bracket at the top and a metal L bracket at the bottom, and I think that would look tremendous on a cabinet like this. Like, I think that'd look really good. So here's the, if you guys haven't seen the golden tee, the one thing I'm not sure of, it in the demo unit, it had a HAP. It said HAP on here. I don't know what this is. It feels pretty good, but I'm not really sure if it's a HAP trackball or not. And then, you guys have probably seen this. So the other thing I wanted to show you is the side art on this Star Wars unit real fast, and then we'll put the lights back on. I'm gonna try to pan down it slow so you see it. Hey Ralph, what's up? Blaker's the man. Blaker, what's your exercise regimen? Because in your little thumbnail, you look like you're all like, you look like you belong in the Ghost Recon game. Well, and all I keep doing is getting fatter. Retro Ralph has just made me fat, so this whole channel's made me just eat everything. But anyways, yeah, the side art on this guy looks really nice. Trying to pan slow so you can see it. Sorry if it gets a little jerky sometimes, but this is looking sick. And I like this because this is the first cabinet, I feel like, where they actually change the side viewpoint, or not viewpoint, but design of the cabinet to meet what that game looked like in the arcade, which is pretty cool. But again, I'll tell you, this that yoke is not, it is a prototype. Oh, it is a prototype, and that yoke is not what it's going to look like when it's finalized. It might look exactly the same, but I was talking to them, it's going to be a combination of metal and plastic, to get what they need, you know, price point wise, I'm sure, because that would be very expensive if they used those on there. And someone was asking, are the speakers the same on all of them? You see, still got the 2 speakers there, but they do look smaller than the speakers that were on the original Arcade1up. Those almost look like 3-inch speakers and not 4-inch speakers. I haven't been able to confirm that with them. Another thing that's really neat is these cocktail cabs. So I know you've seen these before. I'm going to sit down real quick so you get a different aspect of it. I love that stool, by the way. So the thing that's interesting about these is they're 90% the size of an original cocktail cabinet. Why I think that's interesting is you're basically getting like almost an arcade-sized, or you know, the traditional sized arcade cabinet. The other thing I liked about these cocktail cabinet, sorry guys. The other thing I liked about these is they put like a really thick acrylic top, and I don't know if you can see that, but they put like a beveled edge on it. Is the controls on the AtGames cab that great? They are good, dude. I'm not gonna lie, they're good. But this is a 1UP stream, so we gotta talk about 1UP. But I'm gonna have a whole bunch of subsequent videos and like live streams where I talk about that. But I gotta give the love to 1UP right now. But I appreciate that question. It's a good one, and I'm gonna follow up more on that because I know the interview had to happen rather quickly. So, anyways, so this you got this like beveled edge, almost reminds you of like a granite countertop or something. Like, so it's nice. You don't like get caught up in it, right? Like, it doesn't hurt. I can hit this and it's really stable to it. The other thing that's cool is you still get actually I don't see it on this one. So the Street Fighter has another speaker right here. This one doesn't. So I don't know if that's actually correct or not. All right, we might have to ask that question. So the Street Fighter has 2 speakers, but this is a nice cabinet. I think he was saying the MSRP on that cabinet is going to be $500, and these are going to be available in the fall. So these are going to be like, it's going to be like a Christmas item. So I think that's pretty cool. So hey, the one thing that I was surprised that I liked, I honestly actually really enjoyed it, and I was like, nah, there's no way I'm gonna really like this, is this guy right here. So they've never really made a actually it's not never, they haven't, they've never made a Street Fighter cocktail cabinet, and I liked it. So I played this with my buddy George, who's actually right here. That's a Rusty Grill for those of you that follow on Facebook. But they did have, they put the new menu on it, so it doesn't have that menu system that they had before with like the brick wall or whatever it is. So I think they did a good job of the menu system. Actually, that guy right there, Mike, he's the one that did the menu system. So good dude. He works for Arcade1up. So these are the games that are going to eventually be on this cabinet, and these are all the ones that are slated for release. However, only 3 of them are actually on the cabinet right now, so they're not showing you all of them. And I wanted to show you guys, you do get the dual speakers on these. So I don't know if that Pac-Man one is like a unit before they got that adjusted or whatever, or not adjusted, before they changed that design. But this one does have the 2 speakers, so it looks pretty nice. But look at that, the artwork looks nice. I did, one of the things I talked to the guys about is, so I asked them a question about the control panels and kind of the drama that happened with the control panels. And so they're using a new process, even though all the new control panels obviously have the acrylic top, they're using a new process to manufacture these. So they really don't need the acrylic top, according to them. They said it should withstand the oils from your fingers and all that stuff. But they have this little test they do, actually. He was telling me they have a device, they have like a sort of a robotic arm that takes sort of now, not before, but they had one before, sorry. They had a robotic device that would like sort of go like this with like a cloth to see if the graphics would rub off. They did that test initially with the Wave 1. Problem is they never tested it with any kind of oils, like natural oils and stuff like that. So lessons learned, but they fixed it. So you got to give them props for doing that. The only other thing in the booth I really was interested in showing you guys was probably this, hey Wicked Man, how's it going, dude? Was this guy. So this is a pretty interesting thing they did for the show, just for fun. They created this gigantic Marvel superheroes cabinet, and I played it yesterday, and unfortunately, the thing that really sucks is that the live stream, I did it to Facebook, and the quality of it when you try to download off Facebook just doesn't really come through. So I'm going to try to see if I can find a good copy of the video from yesterday, because it was really fun. and we had a good time. But you know, my bad for putting it on Facebook and not on something else. So on YouTube. There's the asteroids. That's actually that asteroids cab is interesting. That's the that's that legendary Costco one. That whatever happened to that one. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to show you guys right now?
If you want to ask me some questions, she's up for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I already talked to her.
All right. Mike says he'll talk to us, so we'll see. Mike's right here. Mike's right here. Sorry, I'm blinding Mike with my lights, but yeah, Mike's worked for Arcade1up for how long now? Is it from the beginning?
Day one.
Day one. Look at day one. He's an OG Arcade1up guy, so I thought I'd ask you, since you developed the new menu system, like, you know, what was your thoughts on that? I think it looks awesome. What's been the reaction to it?
Trying to make it fresher and cleaner for the new releases. That's really it. You know, the old one was tired. We tired it.
Yeah, for sure.
Looks nicer.
Yeah. Can you guys hear Mike okay on the live stream? Hopefully you can. And then, Mike, the other thing that was kind of interesting is this whole Marvel thing. So, who created this? Who created this device? I can help you. You're good if I hold it.
Okay. Who created what?
Yeah, who created this guy?
We worked with an Arcade86 company.
Nice.
This guy by the name of Vincent, a guy by the name of David, and Jesus.
Cool.
So it was about a 2-month project. I worked with them. You know, the whole team here worked with them and made it happen. They're out here in LA.
Are people really enjoying that unit?
Unbelievable. It's the world's largest arcade. Playable arcade.
That's awesome. Well, I'm on with a bunch of the other people in the community, and thank you for everything you guys are doing. We're appreciative of that, and keep making the product better. So
we're trying.
Awesome. See you, Mike. Appreciate it. All right. So that was Mike, and he's been working from Arcade1up from day one. Super nice dude. I got a chance to talk to him quite a bit. So. Oh man, the no risers in Canada. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to touch that topic. Oh, you guys want to see the Mortal Kombat risers? All right, we'll go over there really quick, and then I'll show you we'll go stand on the podium and go look at that big Marvel system really fast. I want to make sure I'm getting the content you guys want. I don't know what's going on over here, but hold on, guys. I got distracted. Can someone tell me what is going on over here? Oh, sweet. It's a 3D screen, I guess. So we'll put our 3D glasses on. Someone just handed me these. Hold that really quick, George. My mic is off. My mic is off.
Put your mic on.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. My mic is off, and I know it's a little shaky footage right now, but all right. Let's get my mic back on, and we'll get the show on the road. All right. You guys want to see the riser art on the MKs, so we're going to do that really fast. I don't know what was going on with those girls dancing, but there's the riser art right there. Now, I don't know if that's the finalized. Zooming in on that. No, that's not Classic Kim approved at all. Yeah, don't. Shh. I was doing that for you guys, not me. That was for you guys. So that's pretty much the riser art right there. See you, Ralph. Take care, man. They have a screen up here, so you can kind of. Actually, I thought that was of live gameplay, but it's not. It's just a video of the game, really. All right, we'll finally wrap it up. We'll go over to the Marvel thing. I think Mike will let me up there. Yeah, there's no one in line right now. Let's see. Hey, Mike, can I just like film that real quick while they're playing? Okay, cool. Yeah, Mike's been awesome. So here's what the system looks like. There's 2 people playing. Look at this thing. I mean, look how cool. Look how cool that is, guys. Like, I mean, it's goofy in a way, but it's so damn cool. I'm gonna go up there really fast so you can see how big the buttons are. But it has like T-molding on it and everything. But look at how big the button is. It's my whole hand. It's my whole damn hand. It's pretty sick. And they have a light up marquee on it. Imagine how much of a pain that was to build. But they put T-molding on it. That's crazy. But see how big the button is? Look, huge. All right, there's here's the booth from up here. I don't know what the heck. Oh, look at this guy's super excited. Look at this guy. Look how excited this guy is.
Wow, my dad will love this. Oh my God, it is so cool. This thing is so big.
Hey, you think this is cool?
This is so cool. I am going upstairs.
Oh, he's in a.
Wait, VIP?
No, it's not VIP. These guys are awesome. Look at him. He's so excited. He like can't wait to get in there. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll see you guys later. This was super fun. I'm glad I got a chance to do this. This is it. This is E3. It was fun. I had a great time. It's cool being able to bring content to you guys, and I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to everybody who joined.